Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a bigger card reading to find out what you need to know about karma. It's a bit of a different reading today. I'm just going to give you a straight up warning at the beginning. Do not watch if you are feeling a bit soft. Do not watch if you're not interested in hearing about karma. I would honestly say if you don't believe in karma, if you don't have any awareness of what it is already, I would say pause this video and go on Google and do a quick flipping search, because really, I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood today and this reading is going to be like a bad mood reading. So I hope you guys get it, and I've got 6 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Astrophylite. Group 2 is the Azurite. Group 3 is the Rose Quartz. Group 4 is the Selenite. Group 5 is the Celestite. And Group 6 is the Amethyst. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. All the timestamps and my disclaimer as usual will be in the description box below. So yeah, please do not click on your reading if you are not ready to receive information that you do not want to hear. I repeat, you don't want to hear this, guys. Well, like most of you anyway. But anyway, if you like the reading, please hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to introduce yourselves. And my personal readings information and Patreon and all that good stuff will be in the information box below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Astrophylite. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have Pluto, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. From the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, you have Finding the Path. You are the driver and the navigator. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have No. Really interesting. I'm already feeling like some of you guys have not taken the message at the beginning to go and look up karma. And it's like you may want like a definition from me, and I just feel like it's like not my job because there's like so many free sources of information. So yeah, please do go look it up before you continue. I'm not saying that again before we get into the deep messages, guys, sorry. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles. Very interesting. It feels like for you guys, what I'm feeling instantly is like you maybe from like the kind of background where you don't like have the concept of karma. So what I'm feeling is like some of you guys watching, you may have been brought up in Islam, Catholicism, Christianity, Judaism, or maybe even like atheism. Because yeah, it feels like you don't have the concept of karma. It's like a no to like the whole understanding of karma. So like for me right now, it's hard for me to like completely explain the concept. So again, like I'm not going to go back and say, do your research, do your reading. But what I'm going to say is like, it feels like for you guys, there's a sense of you needing to figure out your ways. Because what I'm feeling is you may have had like a very, very, very set way put on you. And again, it may have been like Islam, Catholicism, or Christianity, like a very strict system. And what I'm kind of feeling is like for you guys, what I'm feeling is like, how can I phrase this? For you guys, it's like karma is kind of irrelevant. Because some of you guys, it's like you if you do believe in rebirth and karma, it's very interesting. Hopefully I'll get the messages to you in a little bit. But what I'm feeling is you maybe don't believe in it. And it's like you're very close to the concept of it completely. So it's like, for me, it's like I don't really know where you're watching this reading. And like, no offense, but if you are Christian or Catholic or Muslim, then obviously for you, in your books, what I'm doing is wrong. Like, you guys are meant to believe that this is wrong. So I guess what I'm personally saying is, it's like, what I'm feeling for you guys, it's like you don't believe your own belief system, in a way. It's like, the reading I'm getting is like, I'm not meant to tell you about karma, because it's like, it's wrong for me to tell you about karma. Like, for me personally, I do believe in karma, and this reading's basically telling me, these people don't believe in karma, and if you tell them, it's like bad karma for you to tell them about karma. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, what I want to say to you guys is just enjoy what you have and be who you are. And to be honest with you, like, if you are interested in these concepts, do your reading, because it's like, it's fucking irritating me to have to like spoon feed people. I'm not going to be smooth, nice, chill Nisha today, no offense, but sorry, I'm just tired and sick and fed up. And honestly, this like process is very energy draining. What I'm really feeling is it's like, for you guys, it does feel like you need to kind of find your own way with this. It's like find your own information about karma, because I feel like it's very different from what you would think. It's something that you are not ready for. It's like you're seriously blocked to this information. And if I tell you, it's fine for me because it's my belief system and it's comfortable for me. But I feel like it's going to absolutely transform you. Like if I start telling you about karma and rebirth, and your religion doesn't even fucking agree with that. Sorry for swearing, guys, but these kind of readings make me angry, to be honest. Because it's like what I'm seeing is you don't 100% trust the belief system that you've been grown up with. Or like you don't 100% trust your own beliefs. And it's like you're not really ready or receptive to information. It's like you already got your system. I hope this makes sense to you. But please do research and like come back later if you feel like this reading is more beneficial for you. But basically, like the concept of karma is more relevant for other religious groups where it is like very, very, very precious to us. And I just feel like for some of you, it's like the concept of karma is like going against your belief system to even like explain it to you. And I just kind of feel like for you personally, you might want to think about your belief system just from like other things that you do that might not agree with it anyway. Because like that's very bad karma and I'm feeling very heavy karma. And it's like because you guys can't accept karma and you don't know what karma is, I can't explain it to you. Like I can't fucking explain it to you because you don't know it. And like how I told you at the beginning, go and fucking look it up. And some of you just like come here. Some of you just come here for like reading after reading after reading. And it's getting to the point where, to be honest, I can't keep giving you this information for free because I'm not like really happy and rich and living my best life like some of you guys. But actually, I'm really struggling and I don't have the energy right now. So to be honest with you, you guys need to find your own path with like your religion. And just know that like your belief system is basically meaning that you guys know the options. Like you have your hell and you have your heaven. And to be honest with you, what I've been understood about hell, it's not fucking hot, it's cold, it's like depression, it's like being numb. It's like black space and you're just fucking lying in a blank room with nothing around you for the rest of eternity. And the other option is paradise. So it's like for me to give you any option for you to go to paradise, I am not telling you about karma because it's going to ruin your fucking belief system that you've already got and that's already been handed down to you. So for you, it's up to you to go off. And if you feel excited about karma and excited about the prospects of rebirth instead of like heaven and hell, then you need to go and check out that information and research it for yourself. So I'm just going to leave it there for you guys because I'm too drained to keep like giving free readings. And if you'd like a personal reading, then please check out the information in the description box. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Azurite. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Pisces. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. From the Sufi wisdom oracle you have free will. Get out of your cocoon. Very interesting. From the angel guide oracle you have composure. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and Temperance. I already feel like I'm talking to a lot of people who are probably very comfortable with the idea of karma already. Some of you guys, you may be from Hindu communities, Sikh communities, Buddhist communities, so hey friends. So obviously I'm not going to talk too much about like the concept of karma because that's so boring for you guys. What I want to say to you first is, despite the fact that I feel like for one thing, what I want to tell you is like, what happens to you is very much dependent on your beliefs. So obviously, if you are of any of the faiths where you do believe in karma, it's very easy for you already to get it. Like, you get the concept and I don't need to explain it to you. But if you're watching and you're not from those backgrounds, if you are Christian, if you are Catholic, if you are Muslim, if you are from Judaism, Rastafarianism, if you're atheist, your beliefs really, really do impact you. And it's like basically what you believe is kind of what happens to you. So say, for example, like the first reading I did, I'm going to give you guys a secret. Like, I couldn't even tell them anything about karma. Because what came through to me is like, it's my bad karma if I ruin this person's religion by spoiling it with like reincarnation and karma and all of this stuff. So for you guys, I'm able to tell you that basically if you believe that you're going to reincarnate, then you will. If you believe that your religion is going to take you to heaven if you're good, and hell if you're bad, or paradise if you're good, hellfire if you're bad, however you describe it, then that's basically what happens to you. So for you guys, what I'm seeing is you're chill. Like, it feels like you guys are pretty much doing good. But what I'm seeing is like there's no real like heavy karma for you this lifetime. It's like you have a lot of free will. So it's a very nice reading. Like, you don't have heavy karma like the last one. You have all the options in the world available to you. It's not like there's some like set specific heavy task that you're tasked with, or like something really serious that I feel like you've got to do. But what I'm seeing is you guys are so compassionate and caring that you will like gift yourself something to do. It's like you're going to make yourself work. And what I'm seeing is like, what I really need to tell you guys is just try and avoid all the bad shit that other people are doing to avoid bad karma. Because it really feels like you guys are like really, really balanced right now. What I'm feeling is you guys pretty much try to avoid participating in all the rubbish that people do in society as much as possible. Like, you know, for example, like wasting energy, destroying species, destroying the planet in general. It feels like you guys are the least bothersome in those kind of ways. It's like you just get on with your work and you do the minimum. What I'm really feeling is like you participate the minimum and you give out the maximum effort. So like for you guys, the only thing I'm seeing that's like a little slight problem where you may accumulate bad karma is like by trying to get involved with other people who are not as clean, let me say. Like other people who don't care about the planet, other people who don't care about other species. And I feel like the only way you're going to get any slight karma from this lifetime is like really if you get involved with the other people. And then your karma is depending on whether you get involved to like join them, or whether you get involved to freaking shout at them, guys. Like some of you are really calm and you're trying to stay calm. And it's like, because for you, I'm going to give you a spoiler. It's like, if you really, really stay calm and avoid other people all the way this lifetime, it's like if you just stay the fuck away from everyone else who's ruining it, you will really, 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 really just graduate from Earth. Like enlightenment. You're freeing the cycle, guys. But that only happens if you manage to not get so passionate that you want to fucking scream at all the other motherfuckers. So I feel like for me and for you guys, it feels like we're passionate enough that we have to fucking come back. So I'm really sorry you have like perfect karma. But basically the only thing you're going to do that makes you come back is care enough when nobody else fucking does. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? So I really rate you guys, and I know that like because you already believe in these kind of concepts, you already know that like we come back, so we need to not spoil the fucking earth. Like everyone else doesn't seem to get it. It's like they think they have this one life and it's so precious and it's so meaningful and like nobody else outside of themselves matters. But really, we're all like different parts of a whole. And what I'm feeling is you guys, you understand the concept of karma and the fact that it's like spiritual exchange, spiritual energy. It's balance, it's equality, it's fairness. Please comment below, my Hindu friends, to explain it better than me, my Buddhist friends, because you guys are going to do so much better. But I'm just giving you my channeled knowledge from spirit, which I really feel like you guys' beliefs are very pure for you. It's like you know what you believe in, and you feel it strongly, and you're very, very tuned in to your sense of self and what you need to do. But I'm still telling you, like, there's no There's no set destiny for you, like it does depend on your actions and what you do. And some of you might end up accidentally like getting involved with the things that other people are doing that's rubbish. And some of you might manage to stay really peaceful like a swan, just trying to do your business that's like really contributing and helping the world, while just like blanking out other people. And I feel like that's your best shout this lifetime, guys. I'm really sorry for that. But I just thank you for like trying to make the planet better. And I really look forward to seeing you again next time, as in like next lifetime, when we're all probably here together trying to fix this mess. But thank you so much for watching. If you would like a reading with me or to join me on Patreon, please check out the information in the description box. I would absolutely love to see you guys. Otherwise, I really look forward to seeing you again soon. Hopefully. I may take a little break from these readings, because I'm not going to lie, it's like you guys are cool, but some people are fucking draining, you know? Like there's some people who are just like draining my resources in this community. And it's like sometimes it's like energy is like the karma. Like for me personally, it's like if I give too much to these people, then it's like it's ruining maybe another purpose that I have. So it's like for me right now, I'm just going to try and be back to being tarot and chill and stop being tarot and irritated Nisha about the state of the planet. I love you guys so much, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the first house, what people see, and the impression you give. From the Sufi wisdom oracle, you have transformation. Let love transform you forever. From the angel guide oracle, you have ask and receive. And then from the radiant Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, you have the Fool. And the Page of Wands. This is very interesting because it feels like there's not like huge karma for you guys to know about right now. But it feels like some of you at the point where you're like considering doing something that would get you very bad karma is what I'm feeling. And for some of you, it's like doing something like very heavy, like plastic surgery transformation. And I'm sorry to say this because I know like everyone is entitled to do whatever they want, and I'm not judging you. But you have to think of it from Spirit's point of view. It's like Spirit made you. Spirit thinks you're absolutely perfect. And if you want to do anything, absolutely anything, to change that, then it's not very good for you. It's like it's going to give you bad karma. Because Spirit's kind of given you a perfect body. And what I'm seeing is like some of you have like perfect health. Like you're able-bodied, you're very physically fit. And it's like maybe you're considering having like a surgery that's unnecessary. And it's like for some of us, like for me, for example, I have health problems. So for it's like for me, for the thought of having an unnecessary surgery for the sake of it is like absolutely bonkers. So like, yeah, if you are considering plastic surgery, please just think about your afterlife, because it's like you're going to probably experience the kind of life where you have to have surgeries. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's like going to be completely dramatically different next lifetime if you do a lot of different things to like transform your body with surgery this lifetime. I know this is not for everyone. I'm really sorry. I'll try to get to like the other messages. But that's just what I'm seeing very strongly for somebody. It's like you really do need to just be yourself. Be your authentic self as you were when you were born. And I feel like life is going to transform you in the way that you need to and take you in the direction that you need to. And what I feel like is for you guys, like right now, it's very light for you. Like this energy is very light-hearted. And what I'm feeling is this lifetime you're born like very fresh. Like you have very little karma. In fact, I'd say you guys have none from like past lives. So basically what you do in this life is really, 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 really important, and it's setting a direction for you. And it's basically what you want, you will get. So it's like if you want this life to be really easy, you can get it to be really easy and smooth and just go with the flow. Or it feels like you can have like a very much more complicated life, but it feels like for right now it's like very open for you. And I feel like for you it's like you just need to manifest and believe and dream and kind of allow your optimism and your faith to turn you into the person that you need to be. Because I'm feeling for some of you it's like you're very self-conscious. And I understand it because like we're made to be self-conscious in this society. Like we're constantly seeing images of ourselves. we're constantly comparing ourselves to other people who, again, they might have surgery, and it's like we just can't compete naturally with someone who's had like loads of surgery on their whole body, their whole face. And again, no offense if you have, I'm not judging you, but obviously on a spiritual level, it's like you're given the body and the life that you have. And honestly, it's up to you to make the most of it, especially for you guys, because like some people have heavy karma from like last lifetimes. And for you guys, you have nothing. Like seriously, your karma is blank. So it's like whatever you want to be in your life, you can kind of make it. And whatever you would like to have your afterlife be, I feel like you can make it because you guys can choose the right path. You guys can choose the right decisions for you that will make you just as like innocent as you are now. Because that's what I'm seeing. It's like you guys are very innocent, but what I'm seeing is you're a bit self-centered. And I feel like you need to just like step out of your own bubble and like open your mind to other things, because you do feel like a very young soul. But I'm knowing that like for some people you can come back cleansed sometimes. Like you've come back from ages ago and it's like you're just behaving like a new soul. But even though you're a new soul, it's like it's not good for you to make loads of clumsy errors while you're here. So do just try and pray for answers, because you're very optimistic and you are very tuned in. And I'm feeling like you're the very, very luckiest people alive in terms of like your physical beauty. And guys, just a hint, is like some of you are really pretty because like it is your first time. It's like you're brand new. So you're meant to be really lovely to everyone because you don't have any like best friends from like last lifetimes yet. So I'm feeling like some of you guys, you really need to like explore the world and like try and meet new people and be very, very open to everyone. And not worry if you look bad to them or you look good to them. Because seriously, I'm seeing you're like one of the most beautiful people, inside and out, because it's like you're so fresh. Like honestly, guys, your energy's so cute. I was all prepared for like Spirit told me these readings were all going to be like really horrible and nasty. But the worst thing I can say is just like don't get plastic surgery or change your appearance because you're fucking perfect. You're so cute. You're so pretty. Like seriously, you guys just need to ask for help. Like whether that's from like actual people to like reach out and try and make new friends, because I do feel like you might be lonely. Because like you haven't met your soul ties in this lifetime. Because it's like you didn't have one before recently. Or like the last one, it's like no one from your last lifetime's here. And you guys are completely fresh and innocent and you have no bad karma. But that can change any instant if you do decide to like completely transform yourself. So yeah, stay as innocent and sweet as you are. Stay on the lovely path that you're on. Stay guided, stay prayed up, 100%. And stay tuned into the messages that you receive. And just try and keep your head up. Because I'm really seeing you're really attractive. And some of you guys, the worst thing I can say about you is just like you're missing life, like worrying how you look and like spending time in front of the mirror. Doing things like trying different hairstyles or like trying different makeups. And what I want to say is you look fucking fabulous to people. And it's basically for you, it's just like learning this life. Like you need to learn. Because you're so fresh. And that's really beautiful. It's like for me, I get to read your energy. And your energy is like fun and lively and everything's like so filled with potential. And like for the other readings so far, it's not like they've all been really heavy. But some people do have really heavy karma already. And for you guys, it's like you're light as a feather. So I just hope you stay light and don't let yourself get bogged down by like what other people are doing. Or all the other stuff going on in the world. Like just try and stay as high vibe as you can is what I'm going to say to you. And I feel like you're going to have an absolutely beautiful life and an absolutely beautiful afterlife. So wonderful reading group 3. I absolutely love you guys. Great energy. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And check out the other videos on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of content like this. If you're interested in personal readings, the information will be below. And you can also find my Patreon where we do exclusive pick a card readings and channeled readings. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Selenite wand. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Cancer. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving. It may concern family, a mother or a child. And Leo, but it's in reverse. This energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. From the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, you have open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and existing one. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have Holy Love. And then from the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. I'm feeling like everything, what you need to be told is like everything is an energy exchange. And like you need to see life more as like a gift and see what you're being presented with more as a gift. Because what I'm feeling is there's like the energy of maybe somebody being a bit complacent in relationships. And what I'm seeing is it might be that your partner is like very, very, very loving and giving. And like almost perfect, I'm seeing. It's like the most perfect partner you could possibly have. And I feel like they're really like giving to you and really trying to take care of you. It could be vice versa as well for some of you, so please do take it how it resonates and please don't feel like called out. Please do feel like it could be the other way around. But yeah, I'm also feeling like someone in the relationship might be too proud to like even like notice how perfect this person is. It's like maybe someone in the relationship's like really arrogant and like not seeing that they may not find anything better than like their really perfect person is what I'm seeing. So it's like some of you guys, what your karma is like you maybe have someone who's like really, really, really ideal and your idea of perfect, but it's like you're still trying to find somebody better because it's like you might think that you're like a bit better than, I feel like you might think that you're like better than this other person, but it's like this other person's like really, really, really clean and like pure and very like holy. And I feel like if you guys are the really holy person, it's like you're so clean and pure. What I'm seeing is like if you're the clean, pure person, it's like almost nobody's good enough for you. But at the same time, you have to like get rid of any ego attached to that because you still have to have like an open mind to people. And it's like for you guys, if you do find yourself like too perfect, some of you guys, you might be like the like really saintly, I'm feeling like really, really saintly people who've like done absolutely everything right. And what I feel is like the main issue is maybe you just find people like are not quite as perfect as you. So yeah, for those of you who are really perfect, do realize that some of us are not as perfect as you. And I feel like you can afford to like be slightly less perfect spiritually. Because it does feel like you've done enough and you've given enough to people. But then for the others half of you, I feel like you have been really, really unable to like see how much you've taken from other people. And this could be like family members, it could be your partner. But I feel like because you've been thinking about like yourself and your own needs and what you need, you may not have noticed that maybe someone else was like needing something from you. And maybe they were just like waiting for you to come and provide it. So what I'm feeling is for some of you guys, your karma is like you're maybe going to have to be alone for a bit if you can't open your mind about maybe like accepting people who are like less than perfect. Some of you might need to open your mind and see your current partner is perfect for you. And some of you I'm seeing it's like you need to think about what you're giving and how much you're taking and maybe like how much the other person in the relationship's taking. Or whether like you're expecting too much, or whether you like think too much of yourself or think not enough of yourself. I'm feeling for this one it's more likely like too much. Like certain people might think that they like deserve better than perfect, and it's like what is better than perfect and who is even perfect? Like none of us are perfect, but I feel like some of you guys watching you're like spiritually close to perfect. So what I'm feeling is your karma is like not very much right now, but it feels like it could go either way. It's like it's just a kind of beginning stage for you right now. Like there's something very big on the kind of like on the present agenda for you. It may not be right now, but I feel like if you don't kind of accept it now and you don't kind of open up towards like maybe receiving something or like putting in some energy towards something or giving for something for some of you, then you might find that you don't actually get an opportunity for a very long time. For example, like you guys say how I do these readings for you and I'll put in like a lot of effort. I'll do these readings like almost every other day. And it's like, for me, it's really, really hard to like make ends meet. And some of you guys, you might be out there thinking like, oh, it's all right, I'll get a reading later. Like, I'll always be able to pay for a reading. And sometimes that's not the truth. Like sometimes, for example, like say me, I'm very tired and I can't afford to keep doing like free energy work for people. Especially if like people are not, like some people are really arrogant and they won't take my advice. Like maybe you're realizing the advice in this is maybe that you do need to like show more affection to people. Maybe you realize you're like taking from everyone and not really seeing everything in a very clear mind. And like for you, I'd be giving you the advice to like change your thinking and like change what you do for others and how much you are accepting when maybe you're accepting too much for free for some of you guys. So yeah, within the context of like these readings, like maybe some of you guys, I've maybe like really opened your mind sometimes. And maybe you need to come for a private reading, but you're just like being a bit proud. And because I'm like giving you so much free care, it's like you don't need to come for a reading. So yeah, please use that example in the context of your life. If you guys do have a bit of money going around, then please do be aware that people like me can't afford to do this for free on YouTube because it's like really not worth it for us because like half the people watching don't care. It's like some of you are really open-minded and you love these readings and you're really spiritual and you understand why I'm doing it. But then there's others of you just see it as like narcissistic supply. And it's like I'm not really willing to do it for those of you who see it as narcissistic supply anymore. And that's kind of karma because maybe you love it and maybe it makes you feel so much better. But I'm basically saying, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And if you're coming to me for like readings that make you feel better, you're not going to fucking get them. I'm really sorry, guys. These readings are coming through really mean today because it's like spirit is just vexed with people. I'm so sorry, but spirit is fucked because we don't take care of the fucking earth. And you know what? For you guys, it's like, it feels like people don't take care of you. So maybe you should stop taking care of them. Like if you're like me and you're in my situation where you feel fucking drained and tired of giving to people, then maybe you just take it away. So you see how maybe you would have wanted a reading from me, but maybe in like 2 weeks, I won't be doing readings ever again. Can you imagine? Or like say you really, really, really wanted to move in with your partner. Maybe like your partner fucking dies or something and you didn't fucking realize that they weren't well. Like, can you imagine? It's like I'm feeling like certain of you people watching, it's like you're so self-absorbed that you can't see that maybe other people might be like asking you for something, like asking you for help. And you're just not seeing it because you're like so self-absorbed. And then there's others of you, I feel like you're so selfless that like you need help yourself, but where other people are needing help and you're just so generous and giving, it's like you won't stop giving and just decide to be selfish. And some of you need to decide to be selfish, like what I'm going to do right now, and say, fuck you guys if you're not going to pay for the readings anymore. And some of you need to be really, really more generous and say, hey, Nisha, I've been really loving your readings for the last 2-3 years. How about I finally come for the fucking paid one? Do you get it? I hope I've understood karma to you guys today. Thank you for being here with me, and I really do hope that you come for the personal reading. Because this one felt like a bit too personal. And like it's not really about your karma, but it's more about your fucking ego. Do you get it? Okay, bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Celestite. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards you have Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant and humble, with a discriminating, diligent and painstaking air. From the Sufi Wisdom Oracle you have, do not be frustrated. Let go and feel peaceful. From the Angel Guide Oracle you have, friendship and union. And then from the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot you have the Seven of Cups. And the Five of Swords. This is really interesting because it feels like there's some very difficult karma here. But it feels like it's in spite of you guys doing quite a lot of very hard work. Like I feel like what you're doing for work is very good. It feels like in general you're the sort of person who does like to do things that like contribute to society to make the world better, which is very, very, very positive. But I am seeing that it's like maybe for you guys, I feel like you may be a bit too quick to quit. For some of you. And I feel like some of you, it's like you're doing a lot without kind of knowing what you really want. And some of you, what I'm feeling is like, it's very interesting. It's like there may be like a lot of people trying to do something and like a lot of competition. And it's like something is becoming like very confusing. And it feels like there's like certain people who need to just like leave and go. It's like, for example, with music. Do you know how there's like so much music released, it's like no one can ever listen to it? The kind of karma I'm seeing that I need to explain to you guys is like there's certain things like how much choice there is. So say if you're trying to find new music, it's like because there's so much you can't ever listen to it, there is lots that you're going to have to just say, I'm never going to listen to that. Like you have to pick which artist you listen to. You have to kind of pick what is your priority. And I guess what I'm feeling for you guys, it's like with the abundance of choice available, it feels like some of you guys, you might not be picking the right things. But I'm also feeling like with the abundance of choice available, some of you might not be working on the right things. So it's like, say, for example, you do want to do like music or something. It might be something to be aware of. Like there's already so many people doing it that it might be just like a no-win for you. And it's like you're putting in all this hard work. Maybe the hard work's really great, but it's like a bit pointless what you're working on. No offense, because it's like some of you, it's not that at all. But some of you, it might be like something to do with relationships. Like maybe you have so many choices of like different partners that you can't choose and you end up alone. And it's like, it feels like more commitment is needed. So it's like, if you are going to go for something like a profession or a relationship, you do need to be committed enough to like do this work and be able to do the work for love rather than like money. Because yeah, it's like with little things, like for example, these readings on YouTube. I know there's like loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of readers popping up right now. And it's really funny because like, it doesn't really make much money, guys. It's like absolute like McDonald's wages for us guys, especially for those of us with not much viewers. And it's like, for example, say you're not very passionate about reading and you just think it's like something you can do really easy in your part-time. It's not really easy. It's like something you do need a lot of life experience for. It's something you need to work hard at. It's something you need to study. And it's not something to do if you're like confused about it. You need to be certain. And I feel like for you guys, like say there's like loads of readers now, like say in 2018, there was like maybe, I don't know, 3,000 tarot channels on YouTube. That's already a lot, right? That was when I started my channel. Let's say now in 2022, there's like 50,000, I don't know. And no one could ever watch them all, right? It gets to the stage where it's a bit pointless for you to start if you're like the 51,000th channel. Like there's already people with like 500k subscribers. So it's like, even for people like me, it's like feeling like this, like pointless. So it's like, imagine if you come in now and you're trying to make even more competition where there's already competition. Do you see what I mean? It's like you might be going into a work and not realizing you're like competing with your friends. Do you get what I'm saying, some of you guys? Like, especially for you readers, because so many of you are just like watching and hovering and seriously just like getting inspiration from my fucking readings. And no offense, I'm not like an egotistical person. My gift is to share with you guys. But some of you guys, it's like you're doing this because you're inspired by others. And what you don't realize is like you're going into something directly to compete with people who fucking inspired you. Do you get it? Like say you're a fucking musician, right? You love Beyonce. You think Beyonce's queen. You think she's the best. You think she's the absolute fucking best singer you've ever heard in your whole life. She's really fucking talented, right? You better fucking believe Beyonce has worked for fucking ages to get that good. Now say you're a beginner and you're like really frustrated with your talent, like you feel like you can't even fucking sing right, you can't dance like Beyonce. Why would you go and try and compete with her in the music industry where she's already fucking great when you should be like just like supporting her music because you love it? Do you know what I mean? I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I'm using her because I know everyone in the world fucking knows Beyonce. And it's like an example, like say you love like the best tarot reader on YouTube. Like say, for example, for me, like I love Red Pill Pusher. I want to call her Red Real Pusher because she's fucking honest. And she's real and she's a grown-up with life experience. And like no offense to like however many other readers are on YouTube. There's like hardly ever many that I watch now. It's like one or two others apart from Red Real Pusher. I'm not saying pill because pills are for fucking placebos. Pills are for junkies, guys. So don't ask for pills when you come for tarot readings. And don't accept the fucking waste man ones where it's just like fucking blinding you and not giving you the truth. And if you're one of those fucking readers who's come into this community where people work hard, like for example Red Pill Pusher, who's like the fucking OG of these readings and a friend of mine and someone I respect, it's like for me personally, I came into this when it was like not many people doing it, and I've got fucking 10 years of experience. And it's like for me personally, some of you guys who are like fresh in school still, like some of you are really talented and I love some of the young readers. Shout out Mary Jam, that's my favorite younger reader. But don't go and don't go and now like compete with Mary Jam and like try and steal her content, guys. Because like the thing is, some of us are really doing this for the reason of like love. And some of you are really getting frustrated with it because you don't care. And it's like you're just seeing it as like a job. And you're really confused about what you should be doing because it's not like your fucking life purpose. It's just like you saw the next trend on YouTube and you thought, oh, that looks fucking easy, doesn't it? Do you know why it looks easy? Because some of us are really fucking good at it. Do you know why we're fucking good? Because we have fucking 10 years plus experience. And I'm not being very nice to you today, am I? Because it's like the thing is, I'm reading you and I can read that you're fucking scammer readers here. Do you get it? It's like your fun is like ruining the community for people who want to find real readings like fucking Red Pill Pusher, who's going to give them the truth, and they will give up because there's so many and they're all fucking bullshit now. Do you get it, guys? Like, do the work that you feel called to do, that is meant for you to do, that is like really resonating and helping you to connect with friends. Because that's good karma. What is bad karma is like, oh, loads of people are doing this. I reckon I can do what they can do better. Like, come on, guys. Like, that's stupid. Try and support people. Try and find what you can do in the world that no one else can fucking do, that people fucking want. Do you get it? Now, if you want a fucking reading from me, you better be paying because I'm not doing any for you bitches anymore. All right? Thank you for watching. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. And Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. From the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, you have move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. From the Angel Guide Oracle, you have clear, cancel, and release. And then from the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the 3 of Swords and the Empress. Very interesting. I feel like some of you guys, like a big part of your karma is that you're really, really, really destined to have children, I'm hearing. And for some of you, I feel like you're really disappointed and you feel like this is not going to happen for you. Like you might be like me and you're like getting up in age to the point where you're like just starting to wonder if it's ever going to happen. Or maybe it's like you've previously had like miscarriages or disappointments. So I'm really, really sorry if that's you. But what I'm feeling is like you are very destined to like teach the next generation something. And what I'm feeling is like even if it's not your children, like it might be like someone else's children, maybe a friend. Maybe just like someone younger than you, like it might be just like that you're a mentor for someone very important. But I feel like it's like maybe like very helpful for them, like you're like a real security figure. So yeah, especially if you do have children, I feel like it's very destined and it's like, for you, a big thing with your karma is like giving children a lovely home and a lovely environment. Is going to, what I feel like is like kind of helping you to release your karma that you've got from like, it's not really karma, but it's more like trauma. It's like trauma has turned into karma for you. And it's like your karma is basically to do a better job than your parents. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And some of you guys, it's like, maybe not your parents, but like them previous generations at like teaching things, at making things make sense, at helping people to like progress as a society. Because yeah, it feels like karmically there's like a lot of stuff that you guys are personally like responsible for changing and also teaching. But what I'm feeling like there's some things that you might you might find it a bit difficult to like talk to people about it or like tell people about it, I'm seeing. Like for some of you, you might want to tell people the truth about things. Like for example, for me as a reader, I like to tell people the truth. And I like to teach. And I'm also trying to heal you guys. But it's like for some of you guys, it's like you get really hurt feelings if I tell you the truth. And it's like sometimes I feel like I can't speak during readings. And this is one of them. It feels like if I speak and I say things, like some of you guys are just going to hate me. And I honestly feel like some of you guys, it's like you are very like wounded from your childhood. And I feel like you need some self-healing before you're like ready to be a parent, especially if you're a mother, because it takes a lot of your body. And it's like you need to be physically strong. You need to be emotionally strong. And it's like you need to cut all this grief from your past. Because what I'm feeling is like some of you got so much disappointment from your own childhood. It's like you're unable to imagine how you might be like needed by the next generation. Like some of you might be like you don't even want to have kids because like no. Because like maybe I had such a bad childhood or like it seems so bad in the world. But even if you don't like physically have children, it feels like you do still need to like pass on knowledge and teach people and build a home and like maybe support other people around you. Because it feels like other people do need support and other people do need help, and it might be that you can teach someone else something that helps them. Or maybe you can tell the truth to someone else in a way that benefits them. But I am feeling it's like there's a sense of like needing to correct it before things can go wrong. Because it feels like right now your karma is like quite a lot from the past that you need to get rid of. But for some of you, I feel like this is a really random message, but if any of you guys are like energy healers or tarot readers, especially Reiki healers, it's like we can accidentally absorb people's karma because of things like maybe that person who you're reading for, maybe they've had like a very difficult past, but maybe they've been like a very difficult person in a past life or in the past. Like they might have done really abomination kind of things, like the kind of things that you just absolutely be disgusted by. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to not do certain things for certain people so that you're less drained and so that you have more energy for the people you need it for. Because I'm really getting a sense it's like you need to teach people a certain thing. Or for some of you, it's like someone needs to teach you a certain thing. But for most of you, it's like you need to teach someone a certain thing. And it's probably children or younger people. And it's like very, very much needed for you to be confident and for you to not have this like blockages from the past. But also I feel like for you to not be like weak-hearted. I'm sorry for saying that because some people will feel offended again, and my readings are not for the faint of heart. My readings are for strong people. And to be honest with you, my readings are for like when you're going through some real shit. It's not really for like playtime, guys. And I do feel sometimes it's like some of you guys are just here for like feeling better about stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I am trying to teach lessons sometimes, and I feel like I can't teach the lessons, like things like, for example, me doing readings for certain people is like bad karma for me, because it's like I'm interfering with someone else's karma. And going back to Reiki, it's like you're really, really, really trying to like help them clear their karma and stuff. So if you are a Reiki healer, I would recommend not giving too much to people unless you can like really tell that they do have like genuine energy. And I would say you're going to have to really, 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 really rely on your healing gifts to know like who you can't do it for. Because for me in this community right now, it's like it feels like there's certain people who don't deserve the energy. Like I'll exhaust myself trying to like tell you the truth in different ways where you'll get it. And it's like after a while, I just feel like I can't do it anymore. And I just feel like I would like you to just go if you can't get it. And I'm sure there's like other situations that will like resonate with you guys. But for me personally, these readings have all come out like for me to tell you and other readers, because it feels like other readers watch me a lot, like more than customers, which is really frustrating. So obviously I'm trying to like sell my business. And it's like I'm ending up just being a teacher to other readers, which is absolutely fine. But it's like for me personally, I'm not taking any more of your bad karma, some of you. Because some of you are like trying to do readings and you're trying to teach other people to do readings. And it's like you're helping people, but you're only helping people to just feel better for a second. You're not helping them to move forwards with their destiny. You're not helping them to clear their karma. And what you're doing is accumulating very bad karma. If you're doing that, like if you're If you're not capable of like helping people with things, but you're like kind of selling your services and like pretending you can, that kind of energy, it's like you need to cut that out because that's your karma now. And if you are giving readings and healings and stuff and just doing everything for everyone, if you're a mother, if you're a teacher, if you're a father, it feels like it is time to try and cut out anything that's like very painful and unnecessary. Because it's like, for you, like there might just be people around you who have like bad karma. And it's like through you being close to them and like trying to help them and trying to give to them, you're really like fucking yourself up. I'm sorry for swearing, guys, today, but it's one of those readings. It's like one of those readings where spirit is just telling me like it's time for me to go. If certain people keep like draining the resources here and don't like care, they don't care. Like I can tell you the truth about things. I can tell you like certain things in your life, you need to like get rid of them. You need to clear people out. You need to cut people out. You need to focus more on like taking care of your children and your money. And it's like some of you will hear the messages, but you don't actually listen. And it's like you just come here for me to make you feel nice, and you don't like it when I will tell you anything true. And what you don't realize is that's making it really exhausting for me because like I can't do my freaking job anymore. So it's like, please be aware of like how maybe like you being around someone else in your life and like trying to help them all the time. Like for me, I like try and help people all the time with readings, with various things. And it's like when someone keeps throwing it back in your face, it just feels like I don't know why I did that. Like it's a stab to the heart. And for you guys, it's like you might be doing that to yourself, like stabbing yourself in the heart, trying to help people who don't deserve it. And I feel like you do need to like just block these people out, cut them out, and not take their karma, not allow yourself to take their karma. Maybe even clear your own karma, like try to do... Honestly, you're going to have to do some healing work on your own because it's like one of those things where you're not meant to go to someone else as a reader unless they're really, really, really experienced and very, very, very good and comfortable with it, and ask them to like help you with your karma and things like that. So like this is a karma reading, and I'm saying like I'm done with this karma reading shit. It's like you guys have heavy karma, some of you guys, and it's not for other people to deal with. So it's like your karma is like you have to take care of other people, and maybe other people didn't take care of you. But I'm really sorry, but it's like you're just going to have to be better than the other people. Or like maybe you're disappointed and unhappy, but you might still have to be like happy for other people. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope it resonated with you. If you would like a personal reading, please let me know. It feels like I'm not going to really be able to do this in a couple of weeks if I don't start getting more bookings. So I'm just leveling with you guys. It's like for me personally, this reading is kind of like a way to say goodbye if you kind of don't realize like the value of the energy healing and the exchange and the teachings happening. It's kind of one of those things where like the people you go to for things who are really generous and help you, they're going to eventually get really tired and just not do it anymore. And this has come up in a few readings, but it's like some of you guys are going to really, really miss that. And you're going to be very, very heartbroken when certain things come to an end. And it's like for some of you, you need to bring certain things to an end in order for you to like find what's abundant for you and move forward with your life. Which is like for me right now is what I'm doing because I can't make enough fucking money doing these readings, guys. So yeah, if you like these readings and you want to see any more in the future, please do book a personal or make a donation or support my Patreon. The link will be in the description box. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you again soon, but I might not, so bye!